So November last year, I think it was November last year, I was wanting some headphones. And I was wanting some good wireless Bluetooth headphones, because what I was using was like just one of those over the one ear Bluetooth things that work just to listen to YouTube videos and whatnot. I was like, I want to get a good pair of wireless headphones. So I went and got these Bose QC35 over the ear headphones, and they sound good. So the past couple weeks or so, I was like, it would be nice to kind of get some earbud Bluetooth things. Now, I'm not a fan of the form factor of the Bose ones. I don't like the fact that it looks like it fills up the entire ear area. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I'm just not a fan of how they look. But I was looking and I saw that Apple was set to release a brand new generation of AirPod Pro. And so I was like, oh, that might be kind of cool, because they have a rubbery, spongy tip, and it said that they had multiple sizes so you could customize to get the correct fit. So I was like, ooh, this will be pretty cool. So I put in an order from Best Buy, and the other day, they showed up. So I was like, okay, well, that's pretty cool. What I thought was really cool was I open them up, and as soon as I open them up, they immediately connect to my phone. I don't have to pair them. I didn't have to go through all that nonsense. Just open up and it just worked. So I was listening to some stuff on YouTube with them, and I was like, this is pretty cool. So after that, I was like, okay, well, it's time to connect them to the Sony Walkman, and let's see how they sound on the Sony Walkman NW-A55. So I plug them up, I pair them up, I do all that garbage, and when I go to play the song, nothing happens. Okay, I hit pause, I hit play, nothing happens. Okay, well, this is interesting. So then I get on the internet and I start doing some looking, and nobody knows what's going on. The only thing I was able to find was there was one guy who asked a question on apple.com on their, discussion forums, whatever, that day. And we're talking, I got these on release date. So this is brand new. This is brand new stuff. Generation 2 release date. Nobody knows what's going on. And this guy asked, and nobody had any answers. I tried to ask a question on the AirPods Reddit. The moderators never approved the post, so who knows about that? So I was like, F it, we'll just go to Apple. So I go up to the Apple store, and I'm talking with a guy there, and he's going through some troubleshooting and looking at some stuff. He has absolutely no idea what's going on. So for all intents and purposes, it looks like the AirPod Pro Generation 2 is not compatible with the Sony NW-A55 Walkman. I couldn't get it to work whatsoever. And it's really irksome because my wife has just the standard AirPods, and it works just fine with hers. But for some reason, with these brand new AirPod Pro, it will not work. I can't get it to work for anything. I tried to update the firmware. It said that the firmware was the most up-to-date. I tried looking to see if there was a firmware update for the Walkman. There was no firmware update for the Walkman. Imagine my stupidity. Imagine my buffoonery, my absolute idiocy, my ineptitude of thinking, oh, I know, I'll get an Apple product to use with a non-Apple product. That'll work, right? No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. This is a crock. It's like a $250 paperweight just sitting there. So I don't know what the heck I'm going to do. I guess I'll just go and look and see, what other companies make other things. I don't know. Maybe Sony makes some earbuds that'll work out. I was almost toying with the idea of spending $15 to get a Bluetooth transmitter for this thing that transmits Bluetooth 5.0, because I think this is 4.2. So I was looking to see maybe if I got a 5.0 transmitter, maybe that might work. And I thought, no, I'm not going to buy some Hootis to plug up into this thing to make it Bluetooth when it's already Bluetooth to begin with. That's stupid. So whatever, I guess I'm just going to have to do the walk of shame, go to Best Buy and get my money back. It's really irritating though, because I was really looking forward to it because I loved the way that it just worked with the phone. So I have these headphones that work phenomenally with the phone. They don't work whatsoever with the Sony Walkman I have. So there's my rant. Long story short, if you have a Sony Walkman and you go get the AirPod Pro Gen 2, they can pair just fine. And when you have them in your ear and you're connecting, disconnecting the Walkman, you can hear the chime that they're connecting, disconnecting. And when you hit play, you can hear it play music for just like an eighth of a second, just go bang, and then just stops. And then it continues playing, is just playing in a muted format. So I don't know what the heck that is. But me and the guy at the Apple store, we went through all the settings, we went through all the codecs. We did all that we could do and could not figure it out. And so I guess I'm going to have to do the walk of shame, go back to Best Buy and get my money back. But I guess that's all. So thanks for watching and peace out.